Hi everybody, this is Andrea Stevenson from Simply Outrageous Youth, and today we're going to talk about how to teach kids the alphabet in a fun way. So let's get started. I'm going to make myself smaller here and follow along on our blog post. So you see here it is a free mini course and you will have to sign in order to take this course, and it provides so much for you. There's over 100 activities and tips. It talks about kids' learning styles and how to teach your child anything through fun, in-depth learning. So let's talk about just some of the concerns that parents have. When I talk to them, they may ask me, where do I start with teaching my child the alphabet? They may say that, sometimes their child won't sit for a long time in order to learn the alphabet. And then some parents are pretty laid back and they just rely on their child's teacher to teach it to them. Then I talk to teachers on the other side who have no problem with teaching a class of 25 to 30 kids the alphabet. And then some teachers find it difficult to teach children on different levels. And then you have those parents or teachers that say, it's helpful if the parents do work with their children at home. So as a mom, I know how, teaching a child the alphabet can be an overwhelming task. So what I decided to do was to teach my son the alphabet on my own just to make it a little easier. Maybe if he has future teachers or on him and on myself also. So let's just answer some basic questions about the alphabet. When should a child recognize the letters of the alphabet? So it's important to look at your local school district's kindergarten program or their curricula. In our particular local district, the teachers do teach alphabet recognition and they also teach the phonics. But the only thing is, if a teacher has a lot of children in their class and your child falls behind, they may have a little bit more difficulty. And so I think it's safe for them to know it before starting kindergarten, just so they can have that leg up. And then personally for me, my son learned at 18 months through play, and I actually did not expect him to learn it until the age of 3 or 4, but because we learned it through play and songs and dancing, he wanted to learn more and more about the alphabet, and he learned it at a very young age. So should you teach letter sounds or the names first? I did it at the same time. So for example, when my son was an infant or he was a newborn and he was waking up in the middle of the night, sometimes, familiar songs like the alphabet was something that would soothe myself and him. And so I would sing the alphabet and I would say A is for apple. So I would do it at the same time, and then I would go to B for banana. So he would hear the sound and then also the letter at the same time. And then also when we were playing with soft alphabet blocks or maybe play letters or magnetic letters, I would also do the same thing. I would identify the letter and also the sound, and we did the same thing when reading books as well. What are the steps to teaching phonics? For me, I use play songs and books to teach my son phonics. So anytime we read an alphabet book or played with an alphabet toy, I would, like I said before, identify all those sounds as well as the letters. So let's say we were playing with Legos and we were building an A, I would get an apple for the short A sound, or I would show him a picture of an ape for the long A sound. Also, when we were singing songs, I would get up and dance with him, and I would sometimes sing the song myself. We would listen to the alphabet song with the letters and the phonics. And when we would read books, I would also identify both the letter and the sounds. And you could do it through play. You could do it when you're out and about. There's so many ways that you could teach the alphabet because letters are everywhere, so you could identify them anywhere. So once my son knew all the phonics, I showed him how to use the letter sounds to create words. So I would get magnetic letters and I would put C-A-T and I would say k-at, or I would do the same thing while we were reading, or if he had a stuffed animal of a cat, I would do the same thing until he understood that, if you combine these letter sounds, then they make a word. And then eventually he was able to do it himself. And actually here's a video of him at 21 months spelling the word dig independently. Dig, d, d. He spelled dig, d, g, g, d, I, g, g, g. G. It's for the key. Yeah. So how do you teach the alphabet? There's many ways, there's many theories on it. The way that I did it was through wholesome, playful, in-depth learning. And basically what I did was I used my son's senses. So I wanted him to hear the alphabet, I wanted him to see the alphabet, I wanted him to touch it. Sometimes, he could eat it, if we ate alphabet soup or we did alphabet cookies. So there's many ways that he could learn it. And so with singing, that's hearing, or if you have like a colorful picture book of the alphabet, that's he's seeing those pictures, he's hearing your voice say the letters and make the sounds. Also with movement, you can incorporate that if you're dancing to the alphabet song. So you want to look at the five senses and try to use in-depth fun learning. And also when you're playing with toys, blocks, they're touching the alphabet. If you're building the alphabet with Legos or Play-Doh, those are ways that, that he can learn, or he or she can learn the alphabet. So with this course, it's a free mini course, and like I said, I've used fun in-depth learning to teach my child the alphabet, and also this same method was learned to teach my son many different topics such as colors, life skills, reading, telling time, the planets. We've also used it to learn the alphabet and the numbers in Spanish, addition and subtraction. And this course provides, and I'm not going to go through all of these, but it provides 100 tips, activities, and resources for learning the alphabet. It also helps you, like if your child gets bored with the alphabet or is not interested in learning the alphabet, it'll tell you what to do there. It teaches you how to use the five senses to teach your child. Also, it talks about the 3 learning styles and how to teach that way. It talks about how to structure your day, and it also talks about how to track your child's progress. So if you're interested in this course, you can sign up for it here. Just put your name and your email address, and we're going to send you an email back. And for 16 days, you'll get an email every day with how to teach your child the alphabet in a fun way. If they already know it, you can still take this course, because basically you can teach your child anything with this fun in-depth learning method. So that's it for now. I'm going to put the link to this blog post at the bottom of this video. And that's it for now. Have a great day.